Welcome back to Jane Knows. Today I have with me Teju, who has a really interesting question about trying to give some feedback. Teju?
Thanks, Jane. It's such a pleasure to be with you. My question is, so I'm a CEO at a small business, and one of the things I struggle with is when I see one of my teammates needing improvement in an area where I also need improvement. And in order for them to do their job, they need to improve at that. I give them that feedback, but I always feel that it's hypocritical because I have the same weakness. So how do you, Jane, deal with that as a leader?
Well, Teju, it's interesting, is giving feedback, first of all, is always difficult, especially when it is not about someone's strengths, but it's about someone's weaknesses. I think you're actually at an advantage if that is your weakness too, because you can really from your heart be able to give very concrete examples of how you've tried to overcome that, how you become more successful by overcoming that. And I think that gives you more of a personal link to one of your employees when you're able to say, hey, I get where you're coming from. I have that exact same issue, and this is what I grapple with. But let me tell you that I think if you do this, you'll be much more successful.
Can we take that to a specific example, which for me is fear? So sometimes as a startup, as a young organization, we're charting unknown waters. We're doing something that we've never before done, and people on the team feel afraid. They're asked to do things that they've never done before, and it's my job as a leader to inspire them, to give them the courage to push forward. At the same time, I'm also afraid because this is something I haven't done. So when that's the case, how do you deal with that? Is it okay to be honest with your teammates that you're afraid? And how do you find the courage yourself to believe that you guys can do this?
Well, first off, I think you should not be afraid to be honest with your teammates, and especially coming from your heart with what your concerns are. I think that really it connects with people in a way that will make them even more loyal to you than ever before. I do think though in the environment that you're talking about is you need to create a safe place for people where they feel that if they are kind of out there on the ledge, if they are taking a chance, that it's not risky for them, that you're there with them, that if you're standing there and something goes wrong, they're not going to be pushed over the edge or by themselves. And I think that's part of what really starts to build a team is really when you push the fear factor, when you are taking chances. And I think especially in a startup like yours, where you really are chartering new waters, I think it's very important that the teammates understand what you're expecting from them, what you're concerned about, and how you need to have them be part of what the solution is. So I think when you talk a lot about giving feedback and working with teammates to really get greater results, there's a lot of questions and a lot of answers. So please come visit us at janeknows.com.